Marvel just dropped a 20-second teaser that gave us nearly 80% of Tom Holland's brand new Spider-Man suit for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and fans are absolutely losing their minds.
And now, with leaked set photos from Glasgow, we've officially seen everything. The full suit, the mask, the web shooters, and even the back spider logo. It's all out there.
Raised webbing, deeper colors, DIY web shooters, and one huge secret Marvel might be hiding in plain sight. Because this wasn't just a costume reveal, it was a full-on blueprint for the new Spider-Man era. A silent announcement that Peter Parker is stepping into a darker, tougher, and way more grounded chapter of his life. And what this teaser didn't show might actually be more important than what it did. So in this video, we're breaking down every last detail, from the design secrets to the new villains, surprise returning characters, what it all means for the future of the MCU, and why this could be Tom Holland's most important Spider-Man suit ever. And hey, like, comment, and subscribe, or you'll wake up tomorrow in the Spider-Man 3 dancing emo suit. Yes, the one with finger guns. Don't risk it.
Forget blurry teasers.
The Glasgow set leak gave us a full look at Tom Holland's new suit. And it's the clearest confirmation yet. Raised webbing is back, and it's not subtle. From the close-up image, you can see thick, pronounced web lines running over the red portions of the suit. Not just a printed texture, but real 3D stitched webbing, similar to Tobey Maguire's iconic Raimi-era costume. The suit material has a visible hexagonal fabric weave, textured and slightly reflective, giving it that hybrid vibe of athletic gear and tactical armor. It's more grounded than anything we've seen in the Stark-era suits, and instantly screams DIY but refined.
Up until now, the mask design had been kept out of teaser footage, but the leaked photo from Glasgow filming just gave us our first full look, and it's clean, classic, and familiar. The eyes are large, white, and clearly bordered in black, resembling the expressive lenses from Holland's earlier suits, but with a tighter, angular frame that leans more into comic book accuracy. There's no visible gadgetry or retractable casing around the eyes, which tells us this version is likely non-tech and fully practical. That's a major shift from the animated eyes introduced in Civil War. The webbing across the face is tightly symmetrical, with a sharp center line down the forehead, and it seamlessly connects into the rest of the raised pattern across the torso. Everything from the cowl's neck to the chin shape screams classic Spider-Man with a modern edge.
At first glance, you might think the spider symbol on the chest hasn't changed, but pause at the right moment, and something interesting stands out. The legs now stretch wider across the chest. The body is slightly elongated, and the lines are more angular, matching the style from the PS4 Spider-Man game and Brand New Day comics. That symbol has been gradually evolving across all of Tom Holland's suits, but this version, this might be the final form. Clean, symmetrical, and bold enough to stand out in dim lighting and harsh fight scenes. And then there's the belt. Sounds minor, right? But look closely. It separates the torso cleanly with no color bleed or awkward transitions. It creates a sleek waistline, giving Peter a sharp, defined silhouette that makes every pose look like a comic panel brought to life. It's the kind of detail you only notice when it's done wrong. But here, it's perfect.
This is where things get divisive. Yes, the web shooters are back, and they're not hiding.
Instead of being integrated into the suit like Stark's designs, these shooters are big, mechanical, and clunky. They look like devices Peter had to build, not something handed to him. Some fans hated it, others loved it. But here's the kicker. This design tells a story. Peter Parker is broke, forgotten, alone. These shooters are a symbol of that. They're not just functional, they're symbolic. Even better, there are rumors, based on blink and you'll miss it teaser frames, that these shooters might support multiple web types, buttons on the sides, possibly a small digital readout. Some say it's a multi-function shooter, capable of toggling between web fluid types, sticky versus impact, gadgets like flashbang webs, a parachute mode, shock webs like we saw in PS4 Spider-Man. That alone makes this one of the most advanced homemade shooters in any Spider-Man media. They're not ugly, they're real. And more importantly, they're Peter Parker.
This isn't just a visual refresh, it's a manifesto. This suit says,
I don't need Tony Stark. I don't need S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't even need the Avengers. I'm Spider-Man, and I'm still here. For the first time in the MCU, Peter Parker is completely alone. No Aunt May, no MJ, no Ned, and no memory of who he is in the world around him. And yet, he's still fighting. The suit reflects that grit, the worn-in colors, the DIY gadgets, the stitching, the raw, handmade look. This is a Spider-Man we haven't seen before. Not a prodigy, not a protege, but a kid in a small apartment fixing things with duct tape and willpower. It's intimate, personal, and fans are already saying it's the best live-action suit to date. Now, while everyone was losing it over the suit, Marvel quietly snuck in some major confirmations. Michael Mando is back as Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion. Remember him? Teased in Homecoming, he's finally returning, and insiders say he might be donning the full mechanical tail. But that's not even the wild part. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is joining the cast. Not just a cameo, he's been officially confirmed. And as if that wasn't insane enough, John Barenthal's Punisher is also in. Yes. Spider-Man, Hulk, Punisher, all in the same movie. Let that sink in. This isn't just a solo story anymore. It's a collision of ideologies, violence, and moral gray areas, because these three characters do not agree on how justice should be served. And in the middle of that, leaked set photos showing armored DODC trucks, a massive battle convoy, and a tank bearing the red insignia of the Inner Demons, Mr. Negative's gang. This is turning into an urban war zone, and Peter is caught right in the middle. For those unfamiliar, Mr. Negative isn't your average villain. He's a dual identity crime lord who operates through the Feast Center, the same soup kitchen we saw in No Way Home. But under the surface, he runs the Inner Demons, a gang enhanced by Dark Force energy. His powers let him corrupt people's minds, alter their memories, and turn good men into monsters. And yes, he can regenerate limbs, fire energy blasts, and turn entire environments into negative space. If this film is using him as the main antagonist, we could see Peter push to the edge of sanity, fighting Punisher barely manageable, trying to talk Hulk down near impossible, resisting the mental grip of Mr. Negative while carrying the trauma of losing everyone. That's dark. This is Brand New Day, but spiritually, this could be Spider-Man's version of the Dark Knight. Thanks to a full body set photo from Glasgow, we now have confirmation of the back Spider logo, and it's one of the cleanest, most symmetrical designs Tom Holland's Spider-Man has ever worn. The logo is large, sharp, and angular, perfectly mirroring the front chest spider, with extended legs that stretch up to the shoulders and taper down toward the belt. It's a design that blends classic comic book influence with the streamlined modernity of the PS5/Insomniac Spider-Man suit. Even better, the red on the back pops against the deep blue paneling, creating a bold, eye-catching contrast that will look incredible in swinging shots and wide-angle stunt scenes. So now we know, the front spider is angular and prominent, the back spider echoes that design, larger and more stylized. The symmetry between front and back ties the suit together in a way we've never seen before in Holland's previous suits. No more guessing. This suit is real, it's final, and it's easily the most complete live-action Spider-Man costume to date.